Hey, man, it has been a while since I put my camera up in such a fashion. Everything looks so uneven and tilted. It probably is. Let's see if I can make it a little bit better without dropping everything. I have been working very hard the last few years. I haven't really been in social media that much. I've been doing a lot of PR. Well, not a lot. I've been doing some here and there. Trying to see if I can get those toys even in the background, but they're also not even on the wall, so it's okay. This is my little apartment in Dallas. I have a little apartment in Denver, a little apartment in Dallas. Dallas is always home. There's always like Christmas stuff up around here because it's still always home. And I happen to believe that Christmas is a time of, not just a time of year, but a feeling that we can recreate whenever we choose to. So anyway, I've been working on quite a few projects, and one of the new projects that I'm working on is called BuildAnyBrand. It's the video that you're watching right now, right? And so it started out as a way to simplify what it is that we do, because as software investors we have this entire suite of software, and we spend so much time and effort, especially as entrepreneurs, small business owners, we spend a lot of time and effort on things that aren't really successful. They're not really working for us. We've always had a lot of success selling smarter in person. It's more of an in-person type software, a conversation starter that you would have when you're talking with somebody about a brand. But anytime we've ever tried to sell the software online or relied on advertising online, I think we've fallen into the same trap that most of you have, is that we feel like all we're doing is we're just paying the social media sites and they're the only ones becoming successful, right? It's not really us. It's our hard-earned dollars that are going to waste, and we need to see a payout. And so, even though we have all this different software, some of it's free, some of it costs money, and we have all this software that helps people build a brand. My thinking was, what if we had one central place where we could point people to those brands? And so that brought us to BuildAnyBrand. And so all it was going to do was be a place where I talked about smarter marketing, I talked about smarter commerce, but then it became, well, why don't we educate as many people as we can? Why don't we use BuildAnyBrand as this model that can become an app, it can become a website, it can become both, but it can be used as a model for a leader, an influencer, someone who has multiple brands that are actually helping their customer base or their clients or a church that they're working with. It doesn't matter, but have one central place, and then we're using this as a case study to advertise this on social media, and we'll let you know how it works for us, of course, so you can use the same methodology. But then it just grew. And that's the beautiful thing. It's like I was working on this idea, and I'm like, how can I get BuildAnyBrand in front of as many people as possible, hundreds of thousands of people or millions of people? And then this Roku thing came up, and then it turned into this bigger TV Builder Pro thing, and I'm really excited to share all this with you. This is the introduction video. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. Like, I was singing and dancing before I was getting ready to start it. I didn't know if I wanted to go right into it. I pressed record before I was ready. I just, we spend so much time thinking about how we're going to get started on something, but we never do it. I meet people all the time that tell me that I've been working on a book for 10 years. I wrote a book 2 weeks ago in a day. And it's not a long book. It's a little 8 to 10,000 word book. But anybody can do that. Anybody can write a book in a day or 2 days or a week or 30 days. There's no reason why it should take 10 or 12 years for somebody to write a book, because once it takes you 10 or 12 years to get one thing accomplished, not only did you spend a lot of time dreaming and not getting anything done, but man, the world has passed you by. And so, especially in software, we work on things for a really long time. We put a lot of time and effort into an idea, but maybe the world didn't need that idea to begin with. Maybe you're not marketing that idea the right way. Maybe you're wasting too much time going after investors when you should be building your company, getting sales, making partnerships with people who will allow you to put pamphlets on their countertops in their grocery stores to sell your product. These are the things that build your business. These are the reason why we have huge companies around us, and these are the reasons why small business owners go to continual networking meetings, and year after year they seem to never get things done. So I'm at an inflection point in my life. I'm buying out my investors, every investor that I've ever been involved with, and I'm starting my own investment firm. And I want to show you how I was able to start my investment firm with quite a few successful companies that are allowing us to grow. Now, whenever I say I'm starting my investment firm, I want you all to understand that Smarter just turned 8 years old, September 2023. We just turned, well, we haven't turned 8 yet. That actually happens on like September 15th. I'm not starting my investment firm with a few successful companies. It took me 8 years to get the backbone of our company in place, but I've been on this path for about 12. The one thing that I can say is through parents' deaths, through losing aunts and uncles, through COVID, through watching businesses that came to me for help go under, to watching businesses that came to me for help flourish without my help. All the way to all the regrets that I have on a daily basis, just like all of us do, right? Through all of that, I've never given up on myself. I've never given up on my desire to want to be a better father or be a better person. And all of that's driven me in business. And so before we can build any brand, before we can be successful at anything we're trying to accomplish, it's important that we take responsibility first for where we are in life. Who are we today? What is it that we're trying to accomplish? Why are we building a brand or starting a company to begin with? And if we can answer these questions and be honest with each other about the answers to these questions, and I think we can start off our relationship a lot healthier. All right? I'm going to end this video. Hopefully I end up keeping this up. I think I talked a lot. It would be a damn shame to waste this. But I have some really good stuff for you guys. I took down a bunch of bullet points. I'm going to go over building a valuable product. I'm going to go over leadership. I'm going to go over why we should partner, how we can help you grow in a lot of ways where we're not charging anything to help you grow. We're just educating you and being the backbone for you. So, got lots of good stuff for you. Looking forward to us building this relationship together.